So do you want to start getting abnormally sized crops just like this? Well, today I got the video for you because I will be showing you guys the proper way of doing the sprinkler method in Grow a Garden. The first step in doing the sprinkler method is to actually obtaining your sprinklers. We have 4 types: the basic sprinkler, the advanced sprinkler, and the godly sprinkler, and finally, the one and only master sprinkler. Now, if you didn't know, in order to get sprinklers, you want to head on over to the gear shop, and from time to time, these sprinklers will pop up in the shop and you can start buying them. If you're not able to get the master sprinkler, I recommend using the mole pet overnight or while you're AFK because it can give you a chance to dig it up, which is really useful for this method. Now, the next step in this method is to actually place down your sprinklers. Now, some of you might be questioning, why don't you harvest your crops first before you place down your sprinklers? Well, that's because if you harvest your crops first and then place your sprinklers, you have a chance to not apply the sprinklers effects immediately. So when you place the sprinklers first and then harvest it, the effects are immediately placed. And keep in mind, sprinklers of the same type do not stack, so you can't just place 2 sprinklers on top of each other and it doubles the effects. It has to be one of each. So since I'm going to be using the candy blossom right here, I'm going to go ahead and place down these basic sprinklers covering the candy blossoms. Then we're going to do the advanced sprinklers, and then we're going to use the godly sprinklers, and then finally the master sprinkler right in the middle to collect all of them. I also recommend using the turtle pet if you are doing this method because that increases the sprinkler time by 20%. Now, after you place it down, you can use the harvest tool to collect all the plants from a singular tree that you do not need. And I'm going to quickly rinse and repeat this with all my candy blossom trees in order to get rid of the unwanted candy blossoms. And there we go. And look at this, it's even raining right now, which increases the growth speed and has a chance to get them wet for mutations. So what you want to do now is you just want to wait around 30 minutes. You can leave the game, you can stay in the game as well. It doesn't really matter, but you'll know your time is up once you see giant crops on your plot. So I'll see you guys when it's done. All right, so it's now been about 30 minutes, and as you can see on my plot, we got some big old candy blossoms. This is the results you're gonna get if you do this method properly. And my goodness, it has been successful. We got one big candy blossom right here. We got another one inside of the actual tree protruding out, and then we got this tumor, this giant candy blossom just sprouting onto the other plot. It reaches almost the other plot. It's so close. But once this starts getting mutations, all the effects, imagine the price on it. It will cost so much. For example, this candy blossom right here, it isn't as big as that one, but it has celestial frozen shock and it's golden. If I went ahead and check its worth, look at the price. 33 billion. And that's not even half the size it is. This is probably 1/3 the size of whatever that is. If it just gets all the effects, it'll probably be worth hundreds and hundreds of billions of shekels in Grow a Garden. So yeah, just do this method properly and the results are amazing. Anyways, tell me if this method works for you. And as always, it doesn't hurt to follow.